Greyson. How are you today? The other day, I noticed that you and your sister were getting into a little argument. Is that right?
Yeah. It's so annoying. She has different opinions than me.
Well, that happens. After I heard that, I'm sure you guys resolved it already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, after I heard that, it reminded me of a few of the paragraphs actually in our Remain in God's Love book. So you have your phone, so you want to turn to the 3rd chapter, and let's look at a couple of paragraphs starting in paragraph 16.
All right.
And it talks about when there are problems. Because what you and your sister did actually pertains to the congregation as well. If you look, why don't you start by reading both paragraphs 16 and 17 together.
Okay. In every family, there are different personalities, opinions, and ways of doing things. This is also true in a congregation. This variety makes life interesting, and we can learn a lot from one another. But sometimes our differences can cause us to misunderstand our brothers or sisters and become irritated with them. At times, we may get offended or our feelings may get hurt. Should we let such problems discourage us or keep us away from the congregation? No. Even if someone disappoints us in some way, we would not stay away from the congregation. Jehovah is not the one who offended us. He gave us life and all other things. He deserves our love and loyalty. The congregation is a gift from Jehovah that helps us to keep our faith strong. We would never reject his gift just because someone disappointed us.
Very good. And then it shows to read Psalms 119, 165. You have that. It says, abundant peace belongs to those who love your law. Nothing can make them stumble. So they talk about nothing can make you stumble. What are some of the things in these 2 paragraphs that might make someone stumble?
Well, it said that our brothers can offend us. And they can say things that they don't mean in the heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm. It talks about in paragraph 2 that, you probably heard the saying, variety is the spice of life. We have a variety of brothers and sisters in our congregation. So sometimes that can lead to good things and bad things. But let's look at Proverbs 12:18 together. Why don't you read that one?
Thoughtless speech is like the stabs of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is a healing.
So what kind of speech can be harmful?
Thoughtless.
Right. So sometimes we'll say things without thinking, or things we don't mean will come out like you said, in the heat of the argument. But what's the opposite thing it talks about in the paragraph, in that verse as well?
It says, but the tongue of the wise is a healing, which is like somebody who thinks about what they're going to say before they say it.
Right. And maybe says something kind to one another, right? So again, we don't want to get offended by the brothers or sisters in our Kingdom Hall. It also talks about in Revelation 4:11. Let's look at that scripture also. Why don't you read that one?
You are worthy, Jehovah our God, to receive the glory and the honor and the power, because you created all things, and because your will they came into existence and were created.
So, how is this scripture used in reference to the 2 paragraphs we read?
It's talking about how we should. It ties in kind of how we shouldn't reject Jehovah's gift because He's worthy. He created all things, and He created us.
Right. Like that sentence in there says He deserves our love and loyalty. So again, we would never want to avoid the congregation just because maybe someone offended us or hurt our feelings or anything like that. Let's look at one last scripture actually. If we have time. I think your mom's almost done with dinner. But in Hebrews 13:17, it says, be obedient to those who are taking the lead among you, and be submissive, for they are keeping watch over you as those who will render an account, so that they may do this with joy and not with sighing, for this would be damaging to you. So where is it that we can get this guidance that we so much need?
We can get this guidance from our brothers and sisters in the congregation.
In the congregation. So again, more reason why we would not want to avoid the congregation, right? Okay, I think dinner's ready, so let's get going and help your mom set the table.